Right, well, it's that time of year again, where we take part in Botober, which is where essentially chatbots suggest different art prompts for the whole month. This year there are 4 of them. Oh, I should say they're from AI Weirdness was it .net or .com? It's .com. They changed it. AIweirdness.com. So you can see all of these lists there and even more stuff, so you should totally go and check them out. But our lists for this year, we have 4 of them. We have animals list, a Halloween list, a meat list, and a clockwork list. And I will be attempting to draw something on stream, which has always gone so well in the past. Anyway. I don't think you'll actually be able to make this out if you're on a phone, if you're watching on a phone, because the screen's quite small. And the text is also quite small. But maybe if you've got a really big phone. So, the first list, animals. The first item, the item for today, the prompt for today is golden 4-armadillo. Like a forearm, but it's an armadillo and it's golden. The Halloween list is just The meat list says, oh god, now I can't read it. A creature with razor-sharp teeth. And the clockwork list, the final list, says clockwork knife in all caps. So I have to choose which one of these I'm going to try and do. Oh, excuse me. Also combat the burps today, apparently. Right. Let's see. Well, let's just put that down because you don't need to see that anymore. Let's get rid of that. And now we have this screen, which is what I'm going to attempt to draw on. Which I'm sure will work perfectly. Hang on, let's check if it's working first. Let's scribble something. There. Did that work? Can you see that? Let's just check. Well, it looks like it worked. OBS seems to be working. There was a time quite recently where OBS just decided to not be fun. So, at least it's working today. For now. I say that it's going to do something weird. It's going to do something weird again, isn't it? I can already tell. It's just sitting there waiting. Waiting on the chance. Oh. Can you hear that? Well, you probably can't hear it. It's over in the corner. The cat has decided to use his cat tray right when I started this. Perfect timing. So, anyway. What one should I choose? I think... I could go for creature with razor sharp teeth, because I quite like the meat list. The meat list is interesting. But it's also... I don't know. It's a bit boring. What does that even mean? How about... Oh yeah. Cat's going to the toilet. Yeah. That's going to be... I mean, it's good that you're going. Well done, cat. Good boy. Yes, good boy. But, yeah. Interesting timing. A golden 4-armadillo. I might have to get some armadillo reference if I do that. Right, okay, let's do golden 4-armadillo. Let's try. Let's see how it goes. Right, make sure I've got the right screen up. Goodness. See, I'm working with no second monitor here, so it's a bit awkward. Right, okay, well. What does an armadillo look like again? It's like... they're like rounded, aren't they? They're like rounded and they got like a wee snoot to this end. This is so bad. I'm just so not used to using the computer alone to draw on. Also, I seem to have lost pressure dynamics on this for some reason. I don't know why. It was working before and now it doesn't work anymore. So I'm just like drawing without any pressure dynamics. So that's fun. But we'll just sort of make do, shall we? So, like an armadillo. What do they look like? Has it got like a fat chest? Maybe? Wee feet. I don't know what their feet look like. Let's just scribble one in for now and we'll sort it. Right, okay, so some wee feet's there. That'll do. A wee belly. And can you see their knees even? Are they not got like a big plates of armor around them? So are their knees underneath this? Like is their shoulder underneath that bit? So the feet would be sticking out from under it? Maybe that's what they're like. What do you think? That do? Do for a basic shape. I don't know. Is their eye there or is it further down? I don't know. Anyway. So already we've hit a problem in the pressure dynamics have stopped working. So I've just got this. I don't have any. Hang on, can I fix that? What's wrong with you? Why have I lost pressure dynamics? Reset that. Reset everything. Maybe it's just dynamics options. Smooth stroke? Do I want that? Maybe. Let's try that. It's not doing much. Incremental? Does that do anything? Maybe? I do not understand why I am not getting pressure. And let's put the... Oh, god damn it. Tool options. Stay put. Stay where you are. Oh, goodness. Tab to dock. It's doing this again. Right, close you. We've already hit the problems again. Why does this happen every single time? Right, okay, we've got the big brush. See, there's no pressure dynamics on this. What the hell is going on? So this is going to be me messing about with the settings stream, it looks like. Have I got the hardness turned up too high? I don't get it. I do not get it. Pressure dynamics. It's on. It says it's on. Basic dynamics. Let's go basic. Oh, the edge of that one looks slightly better, doesn't it? Hang on. Basic dynamics. Not basic simple. No, that's not it. Basic dynamics. Pencil shader? That doesn't seem to do anything. Wow. Velocity tapering, that should be, yeah, that makes it go thinner or fatter depending on the speed. I'm making a total mess of this. But it was the pressure opacity I wanted. Pressure opacity is not working. Damn. Oh my goodness. So, wait. Okay. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. Fine, let's get rid of all of this then. Let's get rid of all of this gubbins we've got around here. We've got the rough shape of an armadillo. Let's see if we can work with that. We might be able to do something with that. Let's get rid of all of this over here as well. There we go. I'm going to put basic dynamics on because that actually seemed to be doing something. gentle smooth stroke, and I don't know if any of this is good. Anyway, let's try a different tool. Maybe we can make this work for us. Okay, so this is the shape we've got. See, this tool is a little bit better, and for some reason it's still got the velocity tapering even though I switched that off. Well, fun day today. Right, okay. Anyway, let's get rid of all of that. I guess my software is being fun. Fun times for all. Right, golden, it has to be golden. We'll start with that. We'll figure that out, shall we? Right, golden, like a yellow. Like a... What kind of yellow though? Like a darker sort of mustardy? We'll start with that and we'll work our way through it. Right, so, oh god, the cat's just jumped on the back of the chair. Jesus. Frightened me. What are you doing? Oh god. Right, go over there then. Look, go look out the window. Go and look out the window. It's not even paying attention to me now. Right, anyway. God, what have we created already? Look at this. Look at the state of this. What have we done? Oh god, I've moved the wrong thing now. Am I on the wrong layer? Oh. Stop. There we go. No, I'm not. I'm just on the wrong setting. There we go. Okay. Golden armadillo. This is... hang on, let's get a different brush out. Let's get that no, do not. It's done the thing with the tool options again. Where it's popped it out. Stop. Put it back. Thank you. Wow. Anyway, I need a new like tablet. I think this tablet's on the way out. It's just forgotten how to. I think it's a tablet doing it mostly. I'm just gonna make shapes. I'm gonna make shapes, and then eventually something will look roughly right. What? Now the cat is scraping the wall behind me. Cool. I don't know what he wants. But you after, cat. Right, we're just gonna... I don't know why the velocity thing is still on. It must be getting the pressure information from the tablet. It must be, because otherwise why would it be doing it? But why would it be doing it anyway? Because I switched that option off. Oh my goodness. Well, hang on. If I go back to the one that I know doesn't work, that'll maybe fix that. Where was it? Pressure opacity. There we go. Yeah, that's fixed it. Let's fix that. Let's get just some big blobs of colour on it. We can work with big blobs of colour. Right, so it's sort of that, but we also need to be aware that it's like golden. So it's going to have dark bits on it to indicate that. Today can just, you know when a day can just get to? Yeah. Right. I'm gonna just sort of put bits on, and then we're gonna smush it and see if that helps. It may not help. This may be the worst thing that has ever happened ever in the history of anything. But it's fine. It's fine. It's just us fucking around. So it's fine. So, right. I don't know what their nose looks like. I haven't got a picture in front of me. I should have put a picture in front of me, really. But I think that would just highlight how terrible this is going. Oh my goodness. What a day. What have I done? What have I done to myself? Right, smush you that way. you've got wee toes. Right, I have to fix that somehow as well. It's darkness here. It's the belly. I should go for something completely different. Let's just pretend that none of this is what we were doing. And let's change that to oh, actually no. The layer to image size. There we go. That's better. We'll get to something. We'll get to something. It might not look like anyways. Anyway, it's a 4 armadillo, isn't it? That's a good point. So, if it's a 4 armadillo, we got to make it look like a forearm as well. Yes, that is a true thing, Brain. That is okay. So wait. If we just right, hang on, a forearm. So this bit, the head can be like the hand. Let's make it look a bit more like that. We're finding it. This is how all drawings go. We have to find how to do it first. You get away. You get away right now. Once we've figured that out, we can do everything else. So this is like a hand here. And then, we'll maybe put the feet back in, but just for now, we're just trying to get some of the shapes going. So there's the forearm part, which you might not be able to see, but trust me, it's there. Right, let's get you. So that's kind of the shape of an arm there. Right, okay. Oh god, I'm being helped by the cat again. What? You can't sit on my hand. If you sit on my hand, how do I do things? Cat. What is it? At least purr to prove you're here. You're not gonna purr. It's not gonna purr. What's up? What do you need? I gave you biscuits. I gave you them already. Oh, you don't want your chin scratched? Okay. Oh, you're a cutie. But you're in my way. Can you... Alright, hang on. Oh, I've got a cat to work around. Got an additional issue. Right, anyway. Okay, so... Hey! Right, okay, so if... That's the, yeah. Is that right? It doesn't look quite right, does it? I don't think that matters at this stage. Goodness. So you've got... That's kind of a forearm there. Cat, please do not stand on the keyboard. Seriously. I don't need to activate more functions on my computer that I don't know what they are. And yes, this has happened many times. My cats have activated things. I don't know how they've done it. I don't know what they are. They just have. Now, let's see. Some more of this gold back in, this mustardy colour. No, hang on, let's some dark down here again, just to mark things out a bit for us. And then see if I kept the Now I'm just marking things. Kept like the shell. This is so much easier on paper, by the way. This is like, I'm so used to paper. I normally work in like physical stuff, so every time I'm using the wee pen I've got for the computer, it feels like I'm trying to draw with a brick. And it looks it as well. So that's an astonishing amount of fun for me. I'm like, I do know how to do this. Honest. I know how to make picture. It's not want to. It not want to. It's like real life. Fine. As soon as it have to do this, it starts being a pain in the arse. And because I didn't bring any reference material, that's not helping at all either. Oh, where am I going with this? This always happens as well. You're like, you start and you're like, what am I even doing here? What's happened? What is this? What's this image I'm creating? What have I done with my life? Which is, of course, exactly the sort of thinking you need in the middle of making a drawing. It's incredibly helpful. Right, okay. Right, if we can just make this look a little bit more, a little bit cleaner maybe. Just clean it up a wee bit. This forearm is very fat, isn't it? Like, fat in a bad way as well, not just like it's a fat arm, because fat arms are fine. Fat in a doesn't quite look like an arm kind of a way, which is not what we want. Except we want it to look like an armadillo as well, so that's great. That's a little bit better, a bit bumpy, but I'll do. Now, how do we turn this into an armadillo? Well, I started with an armadillo, and then it became an arm. So I guess we just keep messing about with it until we get something that looks a little bit more like what we want. Somehow. Right, hang on. Control Z. Can we get rid of that one? Yes, got rid of that little line. Right. I mean, the trouble is, it's always in there somewhere. Somewhere is the thing you want. It's just getting it to come out that's the issue. Like on the bit of paper or in the computer or whatever you're using, it's in there. You just have to find it. I know it sounds weird, but it's, you know that like old story about the sculpture being in the stone already, and you just need to take away the bits that aren't it. That thing. That's the issue. It's there. Your brain can see it. It's just figuring out what you have to do in order to get it to come out. And it's not as easy as it sounds. It's just like, oh, you just take away the bits. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, dead easy. So what am I doing here? What's this bit? What am I thinking here? I'm thinking of some shapes and I'm making marks, and I'm not sure if those are the marks I want to be making, or if I want to try and figure something else out. So make these marks. Right, let's give me that thing. Make some actual wee marks on it. See, because I don't have the pressure opacity, I don't have the subtlety I need for what I'm trying to do, so it's just ending up clumpy. And it doesn't look right to me, which is annoying the crap out of me. And I'm not sure I got that angle right there, that seems a bit off. This is going to continue to annoy me. But that's just the way it is today. I'll keep going, see what I can do. I don't like the light on this. This doesn't look right to me. So I feel like I should... Right, if I turn down the hardness on it, hang on. That's about what it is right now. Does turning it down help? Maybe. Let's try turning it way down. Right, okay. Let's try that. A little bit more subtlety there, eh? They've got this sort of pattern on them, haven't they? Yeah, they've got a pattern on them. Well, kinda looks like an arm. I mean, if someone said, what is that? You'd probably say, kinda looks like an arm. So, I think that's a win for that part of it. Trying to figure out how to turn that into what we're going for. Well, it's perhaps slightly more difficult, yeah, but we'll keep trying. We'll try for a bit longer, eh? We've not been on that long. And the first part of trying to make a drawing is always the most frustrating because it doesn't really look like anything at the start. And if you're like me, you're incredibly impatient about it and it puts you off doing it. Which it shouldn't, because it's, that's just how it is. Blobs of whatever you're using, blobs of ink or paint or whatever it is you're using, they're not going to look immediately like something else because they are blobs of ink or paint or whatever. They're going to look like that. Because that's the thing they are. The point is to try and make them look as if they're not the thing they are, as if they're something else. Which is difficult, which is why people are hired to do it. Yeah, if it goes like that sort of, it's almost like scales, isn't it? But it's like rounded bits they've got on them. I think that's how they look. I'm drawing from what memories I have, seen as they don't live around here, where I live. So I don't often see them. See them on the telly, maybe. Or in a zoo, but I haven't been to a zoo for a long time. Although, Edinburgh Zoo is quite nice. I don't know if they've got any armadillos though. They might have. They might have an armadillo. Or a few. Do they like to live together? Are armadillos that sort of creature? They like sort of company? How about if I put like a wee blob here for an eye? Do that for now. Let's see. Patterns around their eyes, do they have that? Let's just put some in anyway. There we go. Make the hand sort of marry a bit to the arm. There we go. Make some wee smaller scaly bits here. Right. Okay. Do we want to give it legs? Want some wee legs sticking out here, maybe? We could do. We could do. Or we could just leave it like this. Hang on. Might just leave it like that. But let's see. Try and get this a bit. Yeah, a bit more married to the rest of it slightly. It's very, the lines aren't very clean. Look at some of this. But, I mean, it's sort of getting there. Shall we put a bit more arm over here, maybe? Just to... so that it's not just hanging out in midair. Just to indicate that it's like a thing. That it is like part of an arm. There we go. That's probably enough there. Just need a wee indication. And you know what we can do? We can actually zoom in a bit. There we go. This is where I check to make sure OBS is still picking up stuff. Yes, it's okay. Cool. Right. What could we do to clean this up here? Go even smaller with a brush size. We could do that. And how about we just cut in the start? I'm trying to sharpen it up slightly. Get rid of some of this. How? Cat, why are you clawing my side now? What? What is it? What do you need? Tell me. Or you just want you... Okay, you just wanted to claw my side. Well, thank you, I guess. Thanks for that. Thanks, kitty cat. That's just what I needed. Maybe we need a different tool. Let's try. Oops. Oh, I fumbled my pen. This one. This one's a bit harder edged. Say that it's a lot harder edged. Oh, the sun is shining on my face now. Chose the wrong time of day to do this. I should close the curtain. I should close the curtain. Give me a moment. Keep the cable around. Oh. There we go. Better. Okay. Now I can see again. Right. Ugh, that's too much. That's too much. Too much for there. Ow. Right, but if we do this. Can we clear up the edges a wee bit? Still doesn't look quite as I would like, but better. Also, I'm trying to work on one layer. Just leave it all on one layer, which is not necessarily the easiest thing to do, but I think it will work better for this. That one. There we go. See, that's still too much. Let's bring you down to this and see if that helps. Aye, that kind of helps. That kind of helps a wee bit. Let's put the size up a bit more. Oh, that's far too big. There we go. Starting to get it. It's starting to look like something. Cat, seriously. Why? What is it? What are you trying to tell me? Fun with cats today. Oh goodness. Maybe that's alright actually. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Starting to see some progress. Need that? Do we want that there? See, it comes to a point where talking is not very easy when you're focusing on stuff like this. So it's probably not ideal for streaming, but I promised to do it, so I'm doing it. Said that would, so here we are. Me trying to focus on two things at the same time, and my brain not being very happy about it. Right, I think, what else? Now, got the hand. The rest of the arm's still a bit funny looking, but it's meant to be a 4 armadillo, so I guess we should attempt to work on that slightly. Can we just move this over a wee bit? There we go. It is difficult to try and work out where to put things, and often you'll spend a day just not getting it. Just, it doesn't want to come. The clearer you can picture in your head beforehand, the more it helps though. If you can get a really sharp picture in your mind, then you can look at it and go, yeah, that's not what I've got. That bit there, it doesn't look right, but if I take that away or I change that somehow, then that will be closer to what's in my mind. So with this, I didn't really have a picture at all, which is why it's been very, very hard to do. I usually prefer prompts where I very quickly can form a picture in my head of what it's going to be. So this has been a bit of a challenge, to say the least. But if you can get past the annoyance of that, then it can be quite useful to have a go at. Though I fully respect anyone who just starts something and just goes, you know what, no, and stops it. Because there are many times when I should have done that and I have not. Started the project and gone, I'm not feeling this, and just kept going because I thought it was the right thing to do, and apparently no one else cared, and I should have just not taken it as seriously as I took it. Okay, one of the issues that I have with Cat, seriously, why? What do you want? Yes, you're beautiful, but you're right in front of me. What was I saying? Oh yes, one of the issues I think, what's the word? One of the things I dislike, I'll say, is when you're going for some sort of paid art gig, and then they ask you to do things for, like, beforehand, before they've even, like, interviewed you or anything. They ask you to, oh, do this art for us. And yeah, they need to know whether you can do the things that you've said you can do. But that's what a portfolio is for. If they're asking you to do more work specifically for whatever this thing is, before saying that they're going to give you any money for anything, that always red flag in my head. Like, For one thing, even if in every other way they're perfectly legit and they're like, they just want to see stuff, it shows a lack of respect for how difficult it can be to do these things. Like, they think they can just fling it out there, oh, and just do this for us. And it might not be a good sign for how it's going to be if you do get that job. Like, how it's going to be working for them, because they clearly think that it's just, you can throw that out there without any effort. Which maybe some people can. There might be some people who are just so super good at all this stuff. They've been doing it for so long, they can just like sit down with a pencil and paper, and they're done straight away. However, that is not the normal experience for everyone, and no one should expect it to be. And quite frankly, if they can do that, then they should be getting paid a lot more. Anyway, they shouldn't have to sit down and do this. So yeah, I have feelings about these things. Professional opinions, you might say. Oh, I was running out of time. A time limit for this as well. I've set myself. I don't know if you'd recognise it as what it's meant to be, but I feel like we've come a long way. It didn't look like much at first, and now I mean, if someone told you the name when you were looking at that, I think you'd know what it was meant to be. Can we do anything to make it a little bit more, give it a bit more oomph? Maybe we could get a really big brush. Hang on. Get a really big brush. How big is this? That's pretty big. And just go along the bottom a wee bit. Try it though. Cat, seriously, of all the times to walk in front of me. I had to like get rid of some of this, but for now we're just gonna darken this a wee bit. There we go. If I was working with more layers, then this would be a lot simpler to do, but at the moment I'm just working with what I'm working with, so we'll do that and then we'll get rid of some of it. Ooh. Get rid of some of it in a minute. Just do this first. Right, okay. Get this smaller one so we can actually do it a little bit easier. Maybe a harder edge to it. Oh. Tool options, please. Why do you keep doing this? Stop. Stay there. There we go, that's a bit of a harder edge. Here. Oops, maybe a bit too much on that one. Basically what I'm saying is, if before you've even got a job they've asked you to do a lot of work, don't trust them. there's something funny going on there. They either want something for free off you, which is basically them scamming you, or they're not gonna respect you when you're working for them, and they're just gonna take you for granted. Which happens so often to artists, it is ridiculous. I mean, I know the artwork isn't exactly, it's not like giving someone a new kidney or anything, but, you know, that doesn't mean just disrespect it. It's people, still people. Anyway, right. For whatever it's worth, that is my attempt at 4 armadillo. Right, let's get it properly centered. There we go. Right. And whatever it comes out like, you put your damn name on it. Somewhere. Because it's yours. Right. Oh god, that's too big. That's too big. Hang on, let's zoom in and put it underneath this bit. Let's go down even further. Oh, that's too small, surely. Right, okay. Oh, just a few pixels. Oh, god. Oh, I don't know why the space there is so big. 2022. There we go. That's us. We've done it, everyone. We've done it. Well done. Well done, all. Shall we write what it's supposed to be on it as well? Yes, I think we will. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let's just make this a bit bigger. Golden 4 armadillo. Botober 2022. There we go. That's us. And then we'll export that and stuff. But for now, let's leave it at that. Right. I'll see you all later. Well, I won't see you, but you'll see this stuff later. So, bye y'all.